Well, hello, party people. So, when you hear the phrase a good husband, I have a good husband, what does that encompass? Or when a woman says, I want a good husband, what does she mean by that? And how would a man define it? And would men define it differently than women? And what the heck is it anyway? And like I have said before, it's important to people with fearful avoidant attachment style to define what things are. It takes the anxiety off the table. And that's what I'm trying to do on my YouTube channel is take the guesswork out, because a lot of fearful avoidants feel very embarrassed and ashamed because they don't know the direction. But if you give them some direction, then it can help so much, and they could be the best at it. They could be the best husband, or they could learn how to find what a good husband is, because we've defined it, we've discussed it. Number one, I would say a good husband is, women always say, I want a provider. How many times do we hear that? That men are our providers. So, what do we mean by that? Because those things can be even a little evasive and elusive. By provider, it means he is bringing home the bacon, he is bringing home a paycheck. It does not mean high value where you have to be making $100,000 or more. Now, in some circles with some women, they might be all into that. I'm not saying that's not a good thing, but I think the majority of women are like, just get a job, and get a job that, hopefully that you are proud of, or that you enjoy, or that it's your passion. That's great, but get a job. I have known multiple situations where a guy couldn't get the radio DJ job, so he's just going to sit home and play video games. That is not a turn on to a woman. So now you're putting everything on that woman. She has to breastfeed. She's got to carry a baby for 9 months. Then you want her to go work and take care of the kids and clean up the house. It's too much. Okay? A man has never had a given birth or milked a baby. So you don't know what that's like. Okay? So at minimum, go get a job. I remember Dr. Phil saying he hired people who were working at McDonald's who had executive management positions, like top positions, but they lost their positions. But instead of just letting their household fall to pieces, they went and got a job at a fast food place. He said, I've hired people like that because it tells me something about them. So go get a job. Do not just sit at home and play video games while your woman is working. That's emasculating. I mean, that's whatever the word is. So, LOL, I don't think there's a word for that for women. If there is, you let me know, because I can't think of it right now. But a provider is responsible for supplying the necessities of life, such as food, shelter, and financial support. This role involves not only meeting basic needs, but also ensuring that family members have access to opportunities and resources for their growth and development. So it's financial support. A dad can work to earn money to buy groceries, pay bills, and provide for extracurricular activities like sports or music lessons. Teaching skills is part of being a provider. He can teach his children how to cook or manage a budget, providing them with essential life skills that will help them in the future. So, those are just some more examples of what it means to be a provider. It's like you're looking out for your entire household. You're not leading them into a situation where they have nothing, they have no resources, they can't the household can't keep running. You are that person. So even if the woman doesn't work, you make sure that you're doing those things, and you take pride in that. You don't want to be sitting on the couch while your wife goes to work every day. That's not sexy. I'm going to slide under this heading, fixing things around the house. We look at men like, wow, that is so sexy. I knew a guy who something happened with his house. I don't understand all that stuff, but he went out and tried to fix it himself. And when he couldn't figure it out, he hired someone to do it. Fixing can also mean hiring someone to do it. I remember a friend of mine was married. She's now divorced, but there was something wrong with the windows and her husband would never fix it. We look to men to do those kinds of things. So that to me goes under the heading of provider and will give a man a lot of brownie points. So do those things. It turns us on. Another great trait in a good husband to me would be a protector, which we all say. A protector is someone who ensures the safety and well being of others. In the context of a household, a protector takes steps to create a secure environment, both physically and emotional. So if he hears a noise in the middle of the night, he's going to go downstairs and check and see what the heck is going on. He's also going to make sure we have locks on the doors and that we feel safe and secure in our house. Little things like if we're walking down the street and he walks on the outside of the street, like on the outside of the sidewalk, and we're on the inside of the sidewalk, that's a way of protecting. A lot of men face the door when they're in a restaurant together so they can always keep an eye out on what's going on. Another way for a guy to be a protector is he's climbing up on the ladder, changing the light bulbs that are way up high in the ceiling. Not the woman. I once saw a pregnant woman on the tallest ladder. Why would you let your woman with your baby and your unborn child be up on a ladder to fall? How is that being a protector? But they thought that was so sexy, and I thought that was extra ghetto. That's not being a protector. It's also not giving your man a role to play in your life that masculates him. Chivalry is a good husband to me, is an example of a good husband being chivalrous, which I think kind of goes under this heading as well. Opening the doors. If you're cold and he has a coat and you don't, he takes his coat off and he puts it on you. He has an umbrella, he's holding it over your head. We need to bring back some of these traditional roles so that we can have successful relationships because they're all mixed up and crazy right now, in my opinion. Some examples of protector is physical safety. So a father can install safety gates around stairs and teach kids about traffic rules to keep them safe while playing outside. Emotional support is a form of being a protector. He can listen to his children and his wife when they are upset or scared, offering reassurance and comfort, helping them feel secure and expressing their feelings. So there are all kinds of ways that we can say a man is a protector. Here's a third definition of a good husband. He adores her. Women want to feel adored by their husbands. They want to feel like they are beautiful, like you cherish them, like you want to be their husband because you think, wow, my wife is amazing and I'm so happy to be her man. I just listened to a controversial video where the guy is telling his fiance, you know that I'm more attracted to you because of your personality. And a beautiful woman is too high maintenance anyway, but that's not why I'm attracted to you. I'm not attracted to your looks. I'm attracted to your personality. Dude, come on. Even if that's true, you need to lie. And I know people don't advocate lying, but in this case, you need to lie. Because how does that build your wife up? You're basically telling her she's ugly and that you're not attracted to her. Not only that, but you're opening up yourself for criticism. Because I'm looking at this dude like, you are not, I think if you're going to say that she's okay looking, then you need to be open to everybody judging you because you're not the most attractive man in the world. I'll give you, like on a scale of 1 to 10, you would probably be a 3. And I'm only saying that because I thought, and I'm being petty, I know, but I just thought that was so mean. You do not do that. And actually, to me, the lady was really actually pretty. Good husband lets his wife know what he loves about her, and he makes her feel special and valued, like bringing flowers. Or maybe that's not her thing. Maybe she likes being taken to a nice restaurant, or just verbally told that what she means to you and how much you cherish and adore and appreciate her. Those are important things. Now, there's a lot of buzz about a man being the leader of the house, and I think that's a little ambiguous. I think that's confusing. I think women kind of set the tone for their households. I've seen men lead their households in a way that's icy and cold, and just it doesn't add the warmth that a woman or femininity typically brings to a house. So I think they both bring they both bring something to the household. I don't think you should discard a woman's natural instincts and touch to a house. You do not shut that down. I think that's a really bad idea. So it can be a little confusing for people to understand. Sometimes men think leadership means that I'm authoritative and I'm running this house and I'm telling us how to do things. It doesn't mean that you can't be open to discussions and conversations and figuring things out. But I think as the leader, you are making sure that the frame of the house is held together, that it's the things are going smoothly, the bills are being paid, everybody's being fed. Just the structure of the home, you are leading it. You're not putting your family in danger. You're not doing things like taking the finances and doing crazy things with it because I'm the leader of the house. And so now we have to live on the streets because I'm just taking advantage of this. It doesn't mean that. It means that you make sure that your household is financially stable and not unstable. It doesn't mean that you're taking them in and out of religions. It means the opposite of that. You are offering stability to that household in a way that makes sense, not I'm taking advantage, I am going to be a male chauvinist. Has nothing to do with that. It means running your house in a way that makes really good, logical, common sense, not taking advantage of. A good husband is a gentle presence, steadfast through life's trials. He stands beside his wife not only in joy, but also in uncertainty, nurturing love and trust with a listening heart and an understanding spirit. He shares the weight of responsibilities and the joys of life, embracing every moment together, from cooking meals to planning adventures. His hands are always ready to help, and his heart is open to collaboration. Communication is his art. He speaks kindly and listens intently. In disagreements, he seeks resolution, valuing harmony and nurturing love through patience and grace. A good husband encourages his wife's dreams as if they were his own, believing in her potential and lifting her higher. Together, they create a rich life and shared aspirations, finding strength in each other's success. He is vulnerable, sharing fears and imperfections, knowing that true intimacy comes from authenticity. This deepens their bond, woven with trust, laughter, and sometimes tears. He respects boundaries and cherishes individuality, understanding that love is a partnership where two souls dance together, each respecting the other's rhythms. In quiet moments, he finds joy in the simple things: a shared cup of coffee, a walk under the stars, or the laughter of children. These treasures build their life together, cherished deeply. Ultimately, a good husband is a lifelong companion, a best friend, and a love that endures. He knows love is a choice made daily, a commitment to cherish, support, and grow together. In his presence, the world feels brighter and home becomes a sanctuary of belonging. So, here are a few other ways that or qualities that contribute to a healthy and loving relationship. Okay, that's what a good husband does. He wants to have a good, healthy, loving relationship. Number one, communication. Open and honest communication is essential. A good husband listens actively and expresses his thoughts and feelings clearly. 2, support. He supports his woman emotionally, practically, and in pursuing their goals and dreams, showing that he values their aspirations. 3, respect. A good husband respects his wife's opinions, boundaries, and individuality, treating her as an equal partner in the relationship. 4, trustworthiness. Building and maintaining trust is crucial. A good husband is reliable, keeps his promises, and is honest in his dealings. 5, affection. Demonstrating love through physical and emotional affection helps strengthen the bond between partners, whether through small gestures or quality time together. 6, responsibility. A good husband takes responsibility for his actions and contributes to household duties, finances, and family life, showing that he is committed to their shared life. 7, compromise. He understands that relationships require give and take, making compromises to maintain harmony and prioritize the relationship. 8, empathy. A good husband is empathetic, trying to understand his wife's feelings and perspectives, which fosters a deeper emotional connection. 9, fun. Maintaining a sense of humor and enjoying life together keeps the relationship lively and strengthens the bond between them through shared experiences. And 10, growth. A commitment to personal growth and encouraging his wife to grow as well helps both individuals evolve and strengthens the relationship over time. These qualities, when combined, create a solid foundation for a loving and lasting marriage. So that's what I think a good husband is. I'm open to hearing what you think is a good husband. And if you disagree with me, let me know, because we're all about building secure relationships over here. So if you are struggling in your relationship, you will need to read my book, Flip the Script on Love. I think it's an interesting and fun read, and it takes a look at relationships, but it also has plenty of chapters that help you in different areas of your relationship. And it's written from somebody who struggles with fearful avoidant attachment in relationships. So if it helps me, it'll help you too. And we don't want to attract narcissists, especially workplace narcissists. So check out my book, Workplace Narcissist, because it's going to help you understand narcissists better, so that hopefully you will never get a divorce, but you won't be calling him a narcissist just because you got a divorce. And I also wrote a book about the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types that are a super fun read. It's called From ENFJ with Love, because I'm an ENFJ. Check those out and share this video with people who need it. Share it with your boyfriend, your husband, your brothers, your besties, because we want to help everyone. And be sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you guys so much. I am having so much fun with you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.